What's up, family? What's up, dogs? It's been a long time. I did a big chop, and I'm still combing this shit the fuck out. Postpartum still got me in the headlock. Let me just say I'm a super foodie. I don't really post my shit. I'm kind of ashamed of my little pots and pans and my little generic kitchen and shit like that. But, who gives a fuck? I mean, who gives a care at this point? All the stuff I be looking at, But I just wanted to share some insight on what I believe is going on with a few things that's going on in the world. First things first. The Diddy thing, I've been talking about this with my peers and my loved ones for years. I don't know if it's like my spirit knew or something, but I always thought what I thought and said what I said. And I will say this. I got a lot of pushback from the men. I guess because they were so endowed in the hip-hop thing. I still rap and do music and sing, but back then, and I'm from the East Coast, so just to give you a little, where I'm coming from, they didn't want to listen to me. I thought all of that shit was weird to me because, like, the lyrics. If you listen to the lyrics, you kind of can hear it, you know what I mean? But a lot of things with, like, the men back then, it was just so enamored with it all. Like, even when Jay-Z came out, I remember. Now, I'm the youngest, and my mom's side, her dad, we got a couple little islanders. We got the island shit in our blood. So all that basement parties and all like that, Philly, all like that, been going, lying my age. You get what I'm trying to say, to slip up in there. However, I say this to say, it was a time when men was just, whether you wanted to leave with them for the night or if they just bought you drinks. And you know what I mean? It wasn't even about the number. When Jay-Z came out, and specifically once Big Pimpin' came out, it was like the whole club scene kind of changed. You know what I mean? It was like the guys, it was more or less, it ain't as bad as now, but it was like guys wanted you to buy them a drink. And the family I was raised in, I was like, I didn't even care. Hell, I'll buy you, you buy me one, I'll buy you one. You know what I mean? Because females know. You didn't want to get, like, because you bought me a drink, now I'm tied to you. Like, men will follow you, like, literally around the club or what have you. But so it wasn't nothing to buy a guy a drink. But after Big Pimpin', it was like they were like vocal. You know what I'm saying? Then you had the Dipset movement, the Noriegas, the songs, all I need is a chick is for some head, and it's just me and my bros. They didn't say it like that, but you know what I'm saying. That started it all. But even before then, like I said, as far as Diddy, back to tying in, Ben knew all that. Cassie always looked like a sex slave to me. Always. He even came with her with a chain tied around her neck one time. The baby's calling. Sorry about that. But I'm not saying that everything I perceived has been proven, but even down to the Birdman's, like, Lil Wayne looked like he was malfunctioning a long time ago. Now, fast forward, Jacquees, all them ooh and the nine and Uchi Coon and shit in the studio. I just was like, damn, I know they tearing his ass up. Now, I hope they not. I hope they haven't, and I hope they not. But, just little things that jump in your mind. And I wasn't willing to share with everyone, but I kind of was willing to share it with everyone. Like the people in my circle, I like my initial spirit. So I've been talking about it for a long time. So I'm not going to even dibble dabble in the Diddy thing. But what I will say is I think it's definitely a perfect distraction. I think if anybody has any discernment, they understand that him along with Bill Cosby, and we could trickle it down to R. Kelly and anyone else, a black man in the industry wouldn't even have the gall to do the things that that was said was happening unless it was already happening and they got the green light. Because let's just talk about, again, like I'm trying to tell you, the young girl circuit for the black people. They come to do the Philly show. You hear about them riding around the hood picking up chicks. Might not have been of age. I'm not saying they knew, because I did it. Like, try to slip into a club or whatever, but it went down. Like, little Kim coined it as a jump off eventually. But before she even coined it, it was always chicks that was down to have a great time and hang out with you, and they would fly somebody out, or you just chill with them and all this other stuff. Because I remember the neighborhood fellas, they would be like, Dad, I've been liking you for years, and you would just go hang out with this guy because he got money. And then the funny thing about it was the young ladies that would do it, they wouldn't, like, I guess because they were famous, they wouldn't even, like, ask them for no money. But if it was a guy from around the way, they wanted the 150. And then the men would try to talk them down to 50, 75, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But a famous person could get the cat for free, and they would be doing the most. And men would always argue. I got a lot of brothers, one sister, so I hear it. Used to, still do. But I say all this to say, partying and having fun and tricking out wasn't nothing unusual. So by the time he done got to Hollywood and elevated and got, people in this corner, the Godfather done died. Who knows if that wasn't a sacrifice. But, now it's all for a reason. Because they don't knock you down a peg or two. No pun intended, but shout out to Color Purple. Unless they need you to be knocked down a peg or two. That's it. But, and Jay-Z, let's just bring it up. We liked it, Reasonable Doubt, when it first came out. But a lot of people wasn't on it. The most guys that were on it, now I know they were down low. But back then, I was in high school. I've been this size all my life. So, and bigger at some points. Smaller at some points. But I say this to say, you cutting class or whatever, and the guys with cars are obviously older than you. Pick you up, smoke a little bit of weed, they banging a little Reasonable Doubt joint, and that's how I found out about Easy Miyake. But I say this to say, Jay-Z was giving that of I'm not saying he was gay or bi, I'm just saying the type of guy who liked opulence and all of that good stuff. So it's not far-fetched to assume that maybe he was in a life. Who knows, I'm not going to dibble-dabble on that. What I came to talk about right here, right now, is soul scalping, energy thieves, and body jumping. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it, but I am. I'm going to do it in a nutshell and a recap. But who's to say that there wasn't an alliance or something like that with other planetary energies, and it came over here as a child? Maybe they were posed into a family as whatever, and now, thanks to the internet, maybe a couple of years ago, they are showcasing, it's almost like a case study. They're showcasing how they are adapting and this and that, or some of them might be of status. So when they come here, part of the contract is I want to be famous. So did you ever peep how, like, I don't want to say his name and get banned or anything, but Shamar and others of Miss Netta or whomever, we're looking individuals, basically, how they can come and just go viral, and all of a sudden they're like famous, a star, they're doing all this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's always been special needs people and birth defects and all like that. But I'm just saying, and who's to say those are the selected few? Because it's plenty of people in my neighborhood that's way more talented and jazzy and spazzy or whatever that could have went viral, but they don't go viral. They might get a couple views and clicks, but they don't go viral. And keep in mind, the internet chooses and picks who they want to go viral. The fake powers that want to be, So who's to say that the guy, the S guy, or whomever gets to go viral? What if they're fucking aliens? What if they're from another fucking planet? What if they don't even know? Because again, like I said, they came and a soul transfer. different things into a family. The family knew or didn't know. You never know. And then now that's why they get pinpointed out, because all the technology is available now for them to keep track on those. You know what I'm saying? And suppress the chosen and uplift what they want to uplift. It's like a triple, not even a double-edged sword, but a triple, quadruple, all of that. So I just was thinking about that. Like, all the people I know with songs out, talent, like real substance, or even the boobity boop shit, you know what I'm saying? That's really excellent and all like that. They don't get to go viral, and it would be some interesting shit. And let's just talk about the people. They might be bent and half bent and and then whatever. They don't go viral like that. So it just made me think about it like, hey, you just never know. It's a new age. It's a new time. They picking and choosing. And that's what's going on. Don't be swayed by the Diddy thing or anything else. That's what I wanted to talk about. I could jazz it up about the postpartum and what I'm going through this hair thing. If anybody wants to look at the flakes, oh my goodness. If anybody wants to just send me a shout out and fly me out and detangle this shit, I'm with it. I cut it off. It was in a ponytail. The back is about this inch. The top is short, but it still has a little length because it was in a ponytail. But I'm just done. I wanted to talk about that real fast and put that out there. I'll try to recap. I just been so overwhelmed with everything. What's been going on in my life. That's what I should talk about. That shit is a fucking movie. Fuck it, a book. Because the book is always better than the movie or more interesting. It's been going down. So, maybe I'll talk about that. But, I'm just in the crib, chilling around, frying some fish and chicken. That's it. So, I wanted to say what was up, what have you. And that's that. I'll holler back as soon as I can. Ciao, bella. Hasta sawiata.